welcome back. Bruce Porter joins us now for this week's Dollars and Cents segment. Always good to
Hello,
see
Bruce.
you. Hope you're doing well.
How are you?
Good. We need to figure out how we can save some more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
That's
hear it.
always a
guy.
big question.
That's
Yeah.
what the question is about, as
It
a matter of
is.
fact. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble building a reserve emergency stash. I need some tips on how to build savings without feeling broke. The emergency stash is something altogether different than just
Yeah.
regular saving, though.
Well, that's kind of the first step. You know, if you have nothing
Right.
and you say, okay, I'm going to try to save $1,000, you know, it's a common problem. A lot of people have a hard time getting started. You know why? They're trying to service debt while they're trying to save some
Right.
money. They don't have a handle on their debt, so now they're going to say, okay, I'm going to save some money. But if you don't have money to save, it's going to become very frustrating. So if you're trying, my advice to this person, if you're trying to save and stay within that budget that includes paying off these big debt items, focus, don't worry about saving right now. Reduce that debt as rapidly as possible,
Sure.
and that's going to free up some discretionary money so that you can win occasionally. You can save every week. You can put away. You got to fight. It's like a battle. You got to
Right.
go to battle, and you've got to make a decision. I'm going to get rid of that debt as quickly as possible, and then I am going to focus on my savings.
Well, pick the hill you want to defend,
Yeah, exactly.
first of all.
I was gonna say.
Absolutely.
Because the debt keeps growing. With interest and everything, it keeps
Yeah.
growing and growing. And some of these things, we've talked about it before, you make that minimum payment, it's going to be years
Right.
before you put a
Right.
dent in it. You're not going to have anything for savings.
You got to fight.
Yeah.
It's just like you're in the ring. You're
That's right.
fighting for your financial freedom. You're
Yeah.
fighting for your family. You take your highest debt, pay it off as quickly as
Right.
you can. Pay your minimums on your lower debt items.
Right.
All right?
Right.
So don't start accelerating your mortgage payment if you got $10,000 worth of credit card debt
No.
at 20%.
Right.
Double up on that and reduce that. Now, the
Okay.
faster you go, the better you're going to feel. When you start seeing significant reductions
That's when you feel
and
good.
you think, gosh, I can do this, that's a win. You got to win
Right.
emotionally. You got to win with
Right.
your money. You've got to be developing that. Now, tips on fast cash. Clean your closets out.
Oh,
First
yeah.
thing,
Okay.
everybody's got access to stuff that they haven't seen in years. I've got a
Yeah.
closet full of shirts and slacks and who knows what else
Right.
that I can't even remember. So if you need some fast cash, have a garage sale, have a yard sale,
Yeah.
get on Craigslist, get rid of the stuff you don't need. There's some immediate cash that you can get rid of.
Right.
Clip coupons.
And you know, Bruce, also there's a lot of things online now, a lot of great apps online that help you save money as well, if you're into
Oh,
that
absolutely.
sort of thing.
There's
Yeah.
lots of resources out there, but I tell you, a lot of those are going to focus on developing a budget. Well, that's a step, and you have to have this budget in mind, but that budget has to also include paying yourself. And it's hard to do if you're inundated with these debt items.
Right.
So if you've got a little bit of debt you want to get rid of, have a garage sale, have a yard sale, get rid of that stuff. Clip coupons every week. Don't go to the grocery store without clipping coupons. When you're reviewing your budget,
Yeah.
and you need to have a written budget, if you got entertainment on there, you got to nix that. You're going to have to give it up for a period of time, just for a season, not for the rest of your life.
You have to go on
Yeah.
a financial diet, so
Right.
to speak.
So-
But don't
You
go
gotta
to the
say no.
movie. Don't go to the movie every week and spend $25 or $30
Yeah.
and then complain that you don't have any savings. Because in a
Right.
month there's $100 right there. So you know that's how you do it. Over a period of time, you make a decision. I'm going to fight these desires and these urges to go do something that I know I can't afford to do because I'm trying to save money. You've got to focus on the problem at hand and honestly, hold yourself accountable to
Yeah.
your family. So get your spouse involved, get your children
Right.
involved, and get their input. You'd be surprised what your kids' input can do to you in practically looking at your budget and going, yeah, my 9-year-old's right. I probably shouldn't go spend that money.
Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
and so make it a family time and get them involved and teach them some financial lessons. Even if they're the lessons that you should have learned yourself,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
can say, son, don't do this.
Exactly.
You can also get support that way, which
Absolutely.
sometimes that's what you
Right.
need to be able to start reversing the way you do things.